Now I'd like to call your attention to a young woman from right here at UW-Milwaukee. This is Student Spotlight. We're going to take a minute to spotlight a student. Olivia Collins, come on up, Olivia, is a junior majoring in social work and psychology. She is a Lawton Scholar. While many of her friends and her colleagues have left campus for the summer, Olivia opted to stay here. Come right on up, Olivia. Olivia opted to stay here and is working in the Student Success Center. I met her for the first time this morning. I think, like me, you're going to say this is an impressive young lady. Mentoring is one of her big passions, and I believe she's going to tell us a bit more about that. Please join me in welcoming Olivia Collins. Olivia?
Okay, there we are. So first I just want to say thank you for having me here. I'm a little nervous. Last time I gave a speech, it was 3,000 freshmen, and I had worked with all of them individually, so this is a lot different. But, so a little bit about myself. I'm actually not from Wisconsin. I'm from Arkansas, Little Rock, and I moved to Wisconsin in 7th grade, and I went to Memorial High School, which was a phenomenal high school, and a lot like the people there, I thought I was going to go to UW-Madison until about my junior year, and then that's when I started to search for a different school. And in searching for a different school, I found UWM, and I came here, and the atmosphere and the diversity on the campus and the people here were just amazing. The smiles, meeting just so many people, I think is one of the biggest things for why I chose UWM. And a perfect example of that, I wrote this speech a couple days ago, and I was like, what can I say for why I chose UWM? And then yesterday I was biking home, and there happened to be a staff here at UWM who stopped in the middle of Oakland to watch a turkey cross the street to make sure it got somewhere safe. And we're standing there, and he goes on to tell me how he's actually a faculty here on campus, and I was like, this is why I chose UWM. I don't think any campus anywhere else would have stopped to just make sure a turkey got somewhere safe. And I just thought it was the funniest thing ever. I'm like, oh, we're standing here to make sure this turkey gets somewhere safe. Like, this is so cool. So I think that's one of the biggest reasons I chose UWM. As Ray mentioned, I'm a social work major here, and a minor in psychology, but I'm actually planning on going to grad school for higher education. Here on campus, I am actually a tutor, an orientation leader, and right now I'm serving as an intern under Brian. And I think one of the biggest things I do here on campus that I love is being a Lawton Scholar mentor, which Lawton Scholar is a new program. It's for minorities, and we pretty much get to tutor each other. They choose some of the higher achievers of us, which I would say I'm a high achiever, and we pretty much peer-to-peer mentor and help each other. We get together and talk about some of the difficulties we go through, and just being that person for each other to talk to about things that are hard and things that are easy, and just getting through our lives here on campus. I think some of the most important things that I talk to my mentees about, or just we talk to each other about, is remembering why we're here. Because I know when I first got here, it was really hard it was easy to transition, but it was hard to be, let's see, what am I looking for here? It was hard to be focused. You are here and you have a family that's somewhere else in a completely different state, and you have all the things that happen there, and then you have all the things that happen here, and you have to find this perfect in-between balance of how do I focus on myself, keep good grades, and still handle all of that. And I think the biggest part for me was just constantly talking to myself about, well, you came here so you can do better and be a better person every day. And I think that's what I tell the people that I work with now, is to envision what you want to do in the next couple years. Remember the decisions you made when you first walk across that stage and you're like, I know I'm going to go to college, regardless of what college it's going to be. And asking the people I work with those questions and letting them critically think about the decisions they've made and why they made those decisions to come to UWM, and just being positive about it, those are the things that make a difference to me, and I think those are the reasons I make a difference to them. If there was some things I would like to see on campus, and not just UWM's campus, just all over campus, would be more mentoring programs like the one I have, because I know there's lots of students here at UWM who don't have mentors. I know the freshmen get mentors, and my program gets mentors, but not everyone on campus gets to have that support system. And I think rather we expand the program or make it smaller and just give this number of people a set number of mentees. I think just having those role models who aren't even just role models, that are just friends to you, that you can talk to about the little things, such as where's the boys' locker room at Klachi, or where's the LGBT center, just a number of things. Just having those people that you can talk to and ask the little things or the big things and be positive and talk to them about, I think that's one of the biggest impacts I would like to see all over UWM campuses. Some of the goals I have, I think the biggest goals for me is to learn something new every day. And I think working at admissions and working with Jeff Meese and being here today I just felt like I've learned so much, and I've only been here since 8 o'clock. So I think that's one of the hugest goals for me, is just serving the community, regardless of what community it is, and learning something different every day. And that's it for me.
Sometimes when we gather together like this, we work on the business of the university and we forget about why we're here. And I think it's always important for us to pause for a minute and hear from students. And it really enlightens us as to, that's why I'm here. Yesterday when Mark was playing the story about the little girl with the hand, and boy, yeah, that's why we're in higher education. It just reinvigorates you. And when I hear people like Olivia talk about the changes in their life, the goals, learning every day, yeah, that's why we're here, Olivia, because of you. Thanks. Mr. Chairman?
Thank you, Rick. Olivia, I know you're going to be a great role model and a great mentor, too, in the future, so thank you for doing that. If you recognize that already, you're 90% of the way there.